I felt compelled to do a review on this piece because it is absolutely stunning and breathtaking. It is called Entangled Past 1768 to Now. It is done in Galaxy Black, which is said to be what astronauts see, and gold, which is the richness of the stories based around the people in this sculpture. In the lineup of this sculpture, there is Tavares Strachan, a Bahamian artist with a Tasmanian tiger at his feet. Next, there is songwriter Rosetta Tharpe. Third in line is Sister Harriet Tubman, the abolitionist. The first Black Congresswoman, Sister Shirley Chisholm. The Honorable Marcus Garvey, activist. Brazilian resistance leader Zumbi dos Palmares. The Honorable Haile Selassie is in the center in the place of Christ, as in the portrait of the Last Supper. And this is a spin-off of the Last Supper. It is called the First Supper. So Haile Selassie is in the center, and that has significance because Honorable Haile Selassie was the last reigning king of Ethiopia's Ptolemaic dynasty. The Ptolemaic dynasty is stemmed from the relationship between Queen of Sheba and King Solomon. Next, there's Nurse Mary Seacole, Black explorer Matthew Henson, of which is a relative of actress Taraji P. Henson, activist Marsha P. Johnson, King Tubby, of which is said to created the dub sound, poet Derek Walcott, and the first Black astronaut Robert Henry Lawrence. My only dislikes about this particular structure and art is the fact that you didn't hear much about it. There's deep meaning to all of the items in this sculpture, from the food on the table, the rice, the soursop, the breadfruit, catfish, chicken, cocoa, custard, apple. All of those things ring deep in the African diaspora. This piece is simple yet deeply intricate and complex. It consists of people that are unknown, which is something that I actually love because it forces you to go and research an ancestor that you have never known anything about. I like it again because it's simple yet so deeply rich, just like our people. This deep, dark, space black is just heart-taking. It is so beautiful. And you can even find people in the world with this skin tone, which makes it even more realistic and beautiful. I love the gold of which that can be found in the motherland where we come from. The items on the table, the different beautiful past of each and every person seated at the table. I like the thought that went behind putting Haile Selassie in the center, in the place of Yeshua or the Christ. If you are of the thought that he is of the Ptolemaic dynasty, then you know the history of that, you know the significance of that. He is a direct relative of Yeshua, if that is your belief. And the fact that he is sitting at the center, it took some thought for Tavares to put that together and place him there. This piece really made me think because it also made me go and do some research. and I love digging up the different histories of the ancestors. The sculpture was on display at the Royal Academy of Arts in London earlier in 2024. I do not know where this sculpture is going next, but I hope and I think it would be a good idea for him to take it back to his native Nassau, Bahamas. It would be amazing if the the country would allow him to place that there in the capital, because this is such a beautiful sculpture and I wouldn't want to see it get destroyed, or go somewhere where it would not be appreciated. Again, this is called this is a part of the Entangled Past series, and I just love the richness from the colors to the sculptures to the thought that was put behind this. So if you haven't seen it, please watch this video again from the beginning where it talks about the sculpture. Go and dig and do some research on the individuals in the sculpture. You may find that you are either directly or indirectly a benefactor of some of the actions of the ancestors in this sculpture. So I want to thank you all for watching, and you be blessed.